You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now. Or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAC Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode.
Hey, Gavin.
Good morning.
You know, it's about this time of the year when families gather around. When the families gather around, that turkey comes out.
The turkey comes.
That turkey comes out. It's stuffed to the brim with soggy wet bread.
And chives.
Sure. Chives, that's... Don't know if that's
Green
true.
onions and ham.
I don't remember that. But it comes out and, you know... You might be gathering around with your family right now, listening to a podcast at the Thanksgiving table. You ever put your AirPods in and just listen to a podcast when you're
At the dinner table.
at the dinner table with your whole family, with your
Put it on active noise canceling.
with your grandpa who's on his last leg? He could die tomorrow. He probably will die tomorrow.
With your grandpa who's on dialysis.
Bye, Grandpa.
See you tomorrow.
I want you to look at your grandpa right now, because I know you're with him. And I want you to look into his eyes, and I want you to say, bye, Grandpa. Because he's going to be gone. And that's just something you're going to have to accept.
Diabetes is part of life.
And guess what? You can try and make a wish upon that wishbone, but that's all fairy
bring
tale.
grandpa back.
It ain't going to bring Grandpa back. He's gone. Your grandpa's gone. And you know what? That's just something you're going to have to accept. That guess what? Next Thanksgiving, your grandpa might not be around. So when you're stuffing your face, your fat fucking face, full of turkey and mashed potatoes, cranberry,
Green bean casserole.
when you're stuffing your hole
Full of apple peach cobbler.
full of asshole apple peach, say apple and hold your tongue.
Apple.
Boo!
Apple.
You said asshole.
Apple.
Guess what? If you hold your tongue and you say apple, guess what? You're saying asshole.
Asshole.
I think you just said asshole.
Asshole.
Hold your tongue and say asshole.
Asshole.
Sounds like you're saying apple.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Welcome to the It Takes.
Yeah, see, now where do we go with that? Because, you know, we started down here. We can't go back up.
Wow.
Where do we go from here?
Well.
Well, I guess we're just doing that. We sound like radio station DJs. Welcome to 99.3.
Welcome to 95.5 The Cum.
No, that's not what I wanted to play. Welcome to 93.4. You're
We're
home
rock
for all.
hard.
Excuse me. You're home for Christmas music this time of the year. When you gather around your family, opening the presents, cutting that turkey open, opening a present from your auntie, your Aunt Jemima. You should probably put our music on. It's pretty fucking cool, huh?
And your Mr. Potato Head.
You open that Mr. Potato Head up. You notice it doesn't have a prick on it. What are you gonna do with that Mr. Potato Head, huh?
I just took a pliers and I cut the prick off my Mr. Potato Head.
Gavin, what episode is it? I believe it's your turn.
38.
Yeah, it is 38.
I got it right
think
this
about it.
time.
Yay!
Thank you.
And what
Thank
is
you.
the date?
Today is Tuesday, November 23rd, 10:42 p.m.
Wow, 10:42. Holy shit!
I've been here for.
I gotta go.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in.
That's it, guys. We'll see you next time. Now, take it away.
Hold on.
Well, thank you, Carson, for throwing it on over to us. Right after this, we will throw it over to a new song from Billy Idol.
It's a nice day for a white wedding.
And thank you, Billy. Now we're going to play Billie Eilish. We're playing all the Billies on the Billy station. 98.3, the Billy. We only play Billy's. Billy Joel, Billie Eilish, Billy Idol, Billy Joe Armstrong. So we play Green Day.
Billy Mays. They
Billy
play
Mays.
OxyClean, old OxyClean commercials.
The ultimate fighting power of OxyClean.
What about that?
I died on an airplane.
I died in my sleep because of a heart attack of a hard landing.
No, he died. Is that what he did? I thought he got hit from the overhead bin.
No,
Maybe that
he
was just
died
my
from a heart.
imagination.
No, he died from a heart attack after because of the tough landing, the hard landing.
I've had a couple hard landings in the past 24 hours, Kevin. Let me tell you.
You're telling me. But yeah, this is episode 38.
38.
And
And what day are you hearing this on?
You'll be hearing this on Friday, November. God fucking damn it. 26.
That's right. And what day is that?
Black Friday.
Did you hear that? It's Black Friday. That's not really Black Friday music. So you can be listening.
Come on down to Old Navy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, there's no Christmas. You don't have.
I can get something. Hold
Yeah.
on. Let's try this one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the Old Navy song, isn't it?
Come on down to Old Navy, where you can find the all-new fashionable winter stress jeans. We put them out in the snow and let them freeze standing up, and now you can wear them just like that, standing up.
You're stuck in them.
You're stuck in them for fucking ever. We have to cut you out.
And guess what else we
One-time
have?
use.
Hey, guys, it's me. I don't usually say that during the commercials, but I did this time. It's Black Friday at Old Navy. You can get 50% off pre-cummed-in jeans. These jeans are filled to the brim with our little of age teenage sweatshop boys. They're of age, 18 and older, but they are from a sweatshop. And they came in all of these jeans for you to wear this week at Old Navy, Black Friday.
Due to supply chain issues, we won't be able to carry our turkey gravy stained flannels at Black Friday this Christmas.
And would you look at that? We just had another shipping container come in where we have subtly racist t-shirts.
Like Coolest Monkey in the Jungle.
And we also have a shirt that's all black with big red lips on it.
Oh my god!
At Old Navy, come on down. Black Friday. That wasn't me that said that. That was the Black Friday. Excuse me.
Well, this holiday season,
You'll be driving your Ford truck around Christmas time. You're gonna
These are-
want your family to be real good and safe for
My
the
favorite
family
commercials
holidays.
are like the like ones that are supposed to be kind of sad but like kind of sentimental.
Yeah.
you remember those times where you and your son used to take your Chevy pickup truck out for a little fishing trip on the ice. Well,
And your son fell through the ice and killed himself
And
because he
your
couldn't
son-
get up underneath the ice. And you
then-
had to fish his ass out.
And then you guys could no longer do it because your son had a really bad opioid addiction. And he didn't make it through that Christmas. So next time you buy a Chevy, think about your son. Think about what you could have done to save your son. With the all-new Chevy Tundra. 2022 Chevy Tundra.
Chevy Tahoe.
This truck's built stronger than your son's mental health. Say goodbye to your son, huh? Merry Christmas. From Chevy.
Wow, that was a dark commercial, Chevy.
Yeah.
That's why I buy Ford. That's why I only buy American made. Wow, 2 offensive ads. Old Navy and Chevy, man, they're really coming
They're
out
gonna get
strong this
canceled
year.
here one of these days.
They really are, and they better watch
Cancel
out.
culture is in full swing now that Christmas people can't get their fucking supplies because of the supply chain issue and the fucking Joe Biden.
Jesus Christ, dude. Wow, that really set him off. Sicko mode? Can I get the new Gavin, I know you didn't ask me for Christmas present ideas, but could you get me the Travis Scott Fortnite skin for Christmas? Gavin.
Well, here's the thing. Fortnite. Comparable to the children's game Roblox.
Your Chevy doesn't run like it used to.
Neither does your dad.
You know what else doesn't run like it used to?
Your
Your son.
pacemaker.
Your son. Because your son didn't make it through last Christmas. I don't know if you forgot or not, but he got all real hyped up on that
Black tar heroin.
spray duster. He started sucking on that straw, and it straight rotted his brain right out from the inside. From the inside out, that huffer duster rotted your son's brain out from the inside out. And he didn't make it through.
But at least you didn't do it in your Chevy Tundra.
But you know the one thing you do have in your life? Not your son. Your Chevy Tundra. The all-new Chevy Tundra 2022. Built with
XL.
4-wheel drive, leather interior, Sirius XM radio, and guess what? Not your son. Your son will not be in your Chevy Tundra 2022 because he didn't make it through last Christmas. You remember Christmas of 2020? Pretty bad year. Guess what made it even worse? Your son didn't make it through it. Maybe if he didn't huff on that duster, he probably would have made it through another year. But guess what? You neglected him. You never went in his room to check on him or see how he was doing.
You only
You
fought
were-
with your wife
You were
in
too
your Chevy Tundra.
you were too worried about your truck, cleaning it every day when
Getting
you
all
should
his-
have been
Getting all his needles out.
when you should have been spending time with your son. So come on down to Chevy and get yourself a new Chevy Tundra 2022. Never forget about your son.
Thanks, Chevy, for sponsoring.
And
this
Chevy, we
episode.
really appreciate the sponsorship this year. You guys are what is keeping this show running.
You're keeping the lights on, Chevy.
You're keeping the lights on. I didn't want to unplug something and then it would stop. So I was gonna make a gag where I unplugged the light, but I didn't know what it was. You guys are hearing this on Black Friday, the day after
CM
Thanksgiving.
trucker hat, white on white.
Excuse me.
Chad McMillan.
Actually, technically, if you're one of the lucky few who knows, who's in the know, you'll know that you can hear this episode on Thanksgiving. That means you'll be taking time away from me and my family so you can hear this episode a little early. And speaking of families, I'm not going to do it again. I mean, not me. I didn't want to play the others. We have a couple more ads from Chevy, but maybe we can play them later. You can hear this on Thanksgiving night while you're shoveling turkey down your mouth. This is our Thanksgiving special. We're just gonna say every special is. We're gonna say
Everything. Well, it's that time of the year. It's that time of the year.
It's that type of year.
I can't talk. It's that time of the year where every day is a special day.
And every day can be a little bit more special in your Chevy Tundra 2022.
Every day is special and every day is short.
Because it's like I'm pretty sure I literally was awake for like 4 days of 4 days of the sun this summer.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
No, I'm pretty sure I was only awake for like 4 hours of the sun today.
I have to do the math on that real quick. So when were you awake then?
7 to noon.
Okay. And
And
then you
then-
slept?
Then I slept till like 5.
Oh, and then it was dark.
Yeah, then it was dark.
Wow, dude, the sun goes down real early now, and then who even knows?
The sun comes back up just
And then
like
the sun does again.
yeah.
Do you want to know something else about your son?
No, I'm okay. Really, it's not a big deal. We could do an ad read later.
I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh, okay.
I was just talking about your son.
Yeah.
How are you doing, buddy?
Well, our last day of classes was
That's
today.
great. So, no, what were you saying?
Last day of classes was today. So, thank you.
short applause. Not that big
But I
of a
still
deal.
have finals.
Yeah, so dude, that's nuts that so you guys are you guys are off from today until next Wednesday,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then you're there for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Uh-huh.
and then the week after that is finals? Right? They start at the end of that week?
No, they start Thursday, Friday of next week.
Of the week after.
Of next week.
Wait, so you don't go back for 3 days?
Nope.
Why did I think that?
Well, we used to.
So you guys go back and have finals.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really nice.
And then you're done.
Yep.
Holy shit, my ass. That's insane. So you're going to be spending the last couple days of break studying, huh? Guess I won't be seeing you.
Well,
We can probably
last
still
few
record
days
on
of
Monday.
Thanksgiving break.
Jeez, dude. What do you think? I'm
Jesus.
made of money or something? Don't know what that means. So what is money? I'm trying to see. Okay. And speaking of next week, Gavin, so you're doing good. That's all you had to say
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
about yourself,
doing good.
right? Okay, now a little bit about me.
Nothing else.
Yeah, didn't ask. Don't
Well,
care.
so what's going on with you?
Quite frankly, don't care. Well, before I get to that, let's talk a little bit about ourselves, huh?
Okay. Okay.
Speaking of
Our son.
our sons, next week is the first, not full week in December, but December starts next week.
Christmas.
Next week's episode will be in December.
So you're telling me that Christmas starts next week?
you, John, I'm telling you right now, if you pull your willy out, it's not going to solve anything.
So you're telling me that Christmas starts next week, huh?
Christmas starts next week. Actually, technically, in my world, Christmas starts November 1st, but that's because I'm a very festive man. And I love Christmas.
That's great, George.
That's why I wrote 2 songs about it.
That's great, John.
It is. I love Christmas.
So Christmas does start next week for the Drip Podcast. I went a little haywire.
You went
because
a
I
little
got
AWOL with it. You went fucking absent without leave about it.
I got all the decorations out, and I was like, fuck it.
Do it live!
I'll put in the decorations up now. So you guys get a little Thanksgiving special because this is kind of my other reason for it that I literally thought about a couple minutes before the podcast. I sound like I was going to cry. In my household, in my family, if I can talk about myself for a second, for God's sakes.
Frankly, I don't think we get enough airtime
Frank
with
Lloyd
Carson.
Wright.
Uh-huh. I don't think we
Never
ever
get to talk about myself on this show.
Ever.
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 You want to see these photos I took
Of this band?
of this bank?
One of them
this
reposted.
bank.
Was this bank that I'm trying to rob?
So I put the decorations up today because in my household, we used to always put Christmas decorations up on Thanksgiving.
No,
Like,
you
that
didn't.
was like
No, you didn't.
that was the day we put it up.
No, you didn't.
And the thing used to be
No, you didn't. No, it
when we
isn't.
were all little
Nope.
that at my grandma's house,
I don't remember this.
it's because you weren't there, motherfucker. At my grandma's house. At my grandma's house, after we got done eating the turkey and the mashed potatoes and the pumpkin pie
and the
and the
cranberries.
gravy casserole and the gravy casserole, we would, excuse me,
This fellow.
this is my side.
fell over.
This fell over. We should probably move the Dunka Peppo onto your side. It's kind of your thing.
Sorry, we're readjusting the set
I
here.
think I can. All right, I'm gonna put this on. So at my grandma's house, after we got done eating all the food, the youngins, including myself when we were youngins,
What are you now then? What are you guys considered?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
We would put, we would put up the You're 22 now.
Yeah,
We would
well,
put up my grandma's Christmas tree on Thanksgiving night and decorate it, and that was kind of like, like that was a transition into Christmas.
Yeah.
That was our
Transition. You like Anthony Fantano?
Never.
Okay. Anyway.
So we would decorate the tree, and that was kind of like the transition. So I was like, oh, Christmas decorations up on our Thanksgiving special. That makes sense.
We put some up on here.
This is it. This is the Baron Trump. Shove it up your ass. Hey, I know what you can do with this. How about you shove it up your ass, huh?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
So, yeah, that was kind of my thought. And my other thought is, so I texted you before.
No, you didn't.
All right. You disagree with me?
Everything you say.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. So what'd you say, you fucking idiot? You texted me?
I texted you before.
Uh-huh.
And I said, hey, I got to run home real quick. I got to pick up a package
Yeah.
for the podcast.
Right. As always, because this dude's always spending money. He doesn't know how to spend money responsibly.
I don't have any more money. I can't pay rent this month.
That's why
I'm fucked.
That's why he's gonna sue Frank Sinatra's estate. Frank Sinatra
Actually,
Jr.
real quick, in this closet, I've been digging a hole into the other apartment because tomorrow night at 3 a.m, I'm gonna break through that wall and I'm gonna go into their
Rents
apartment.
too.
I'm gonna go into their apartment because I know right where I dug out is right behind the radiator, so I know that they won't see the hole. So I'm gonna sneak in. I'm gonna steal all their change jars because I have to pay rent this month.
Topcon AGS2 precision tracking and stability you need.
So I thought I was getting a package in, but it turns out
Let's increase
it
your profits.
wasn't the package
okay.
I was getting in.
Topcon.
And so I didn't go pick up the package because it wasn't the package I thought. So it sucks because I'm really excited for this
Why did
thing.
you fart? Why?
I swear to God, on God, I did not. I put that on everything.
Smells like shit.
It does smell interesting. It doesn't smell like shit to me, though.
Smells like you farted.
I swear to God. I did not fart. I would tell you if I farted. It might just be my breath. So it wasn't that. A little bit upset about that, but that's okay. And I'll just say, how about I'll just say this? I'll tee this up for next week because it'll get here by next week. You guys are going to want to watch next week's episode because this, Gavin, and I'm not going to tell you after the show. I'm going to keep it a secret until next week. This is going to be our craziest taste test to date on the next episode for many reasons. It's going to have show tie-ins off the ass. It's going to have callbacks. It's going to have craziness. And it's going to be weird. So that's my tee up for next week. But I got something else we can taste test that I was going to do next week because it's something a little bit Christmassy that recently came out.
Christmas before Thanksgiving?
Well, we're queuing it up.
Oh.
Queuing on. We're queuing it on. And I heard about these. I heard they were disgusting. So I'm like, we got to try them. And you know how much I like Mountain Dew and weird Mountain Dew flavors. So I got the Mountain Dew Gingerbread Snapped that Mountain Dew recently released. And I got one for you and me. Now, my thought was like, okay, Mountain Dew and ginger ale. I like ginger ale. I like Mountain Dew. I probably would like them both together.
Why so serious?
But this is gingerbread flavor. Now, have you ever had a gingerbread cookie?
Joe
wait.
Biden.
Have you ever had a gingerbread cookie?
Yes.
What do you think of them?
I like them.
Really? Because I think they're god-awful.
I don't mind it. I
I
like
don't-
snickerdoodles.
I love snickerdoodles. That has nothing to do with the gingerbread cookie. So I have a feeling I'm not going to like this. So let me show the camera. I didn't show the camera yet.
Lamp oil.
Lamp oil. I'm going to restart. Let's restart. Sorry, I did. So, yeah, so gingerbread Mountain Dew for the Christmas season. I did not want to get a full 12-pack of this because I knew I wouldn't drink them all, so luckily Target had them in bottles. So I got 2 bottles for us. Give it a sniffer. Okay. Mountain Dew and ginger ale. Right? With a little hint of, like, nutmeg.
Smells like medicine.
Cheers her up? Well, yeah, I mean, that's what Mountain Dew is. It's medicine. Medicine for your energy. Mountain Dew and ginger ale. Not bad. That's what it tastes like to me.
There was this guy who, I guess, they have a normal traditional one that they usually do. Mountain Dew does. I don't know what it is, but they released it around Christmas time. But they instead released this version of it. And this dude was pissed on TikTok.
Oh,
he
shit.
was so mad. And he, like, was gagging as he was drinking it.
Ew, really?
Because I guess the Christmas mix or whatever that they usually have is, like,
oh, that's like the Merry Mix. Yeah.
it's, like, really good.
It's like Mountain Dew, regular
And-
Mountain Dew,
And holly leaves or something, some
and
berries.
Red Hot Riplets. It's regular Mountain Dew, Code Red, and Voltage mixed together, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's pretty, I mean, it's good.
You could just buy them all separately, too.
And mix them together.
Do you remember that Mountain Dew energy drink that they would have in high school?
Yes, the Kickstarters.
I used to drink those, like,
They're pretty good.
those blueberry ones. I would drink so much of.
I was never the biggest fan of those. There's one flavor I really like. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I just don't get them that often. I don't think it's bad. I wouldn't.
No, it's
I
not
would not get a
awful.
full 12-pack of it, but
That's the same thing with Mountain Dew to me. I just wouldn't drink a whole 12-pack of it.
Kidding me, dude? I'm drinking all of those.
I definitely still see those in your fridge.
Yeah, because I haven't drinking a damn drop of it. Probably should start selling them. This isn't a
Ice
bad.
cold. Put them in a
Yeah,
freezer.
dry ice.
Yeah. Put them in a freezer bucket and send them on their way.
Put them in each in a Yeti cooler.
Yeah.
Give them
Send
a free Yeti cooler.
yeah. Free.
It's not bad. I'll drink the whole thing. I'll drink to that. I'll probably drink the whole thing. I'll mix my Modelo with it. That should be good, right? You said you didn't really like it that much. Gavin, I had a wild day today, huh?
What'd you do?
Nothing much, really.
Oh, dude, I should not have chugged that.
Oh, that was... Uh-oh.
Yeah, projectile vomit.
Yeah. Like that guy on the Kings basketball court.
Yeah.
So I, just a couple hours ago...
My name is Jeff.
got off of the office hours 9 to 5 stream.
Working 9
Uh,
to 5.
it was supposed to be- excuse me.
Get behind.
It was supposed it was supposed to be it was supposed to be an 8-hour stream. It ended up being a 9-hour stream, and I stayed for the whole damn thing because that's how hardcore I am. Well, because I, you know.
Kind of had to be.
No, well, not technically. Me and the other intern are supposed to take like shifts with it. So yeah, I did that, which was cool. Also got some other cool news about it last week, but I don't
No.
want to
you can't.
share it yet until it's like more official, I guess. So that was cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was crazy and really stressful at times, but all over fun, you know. Got to kind of take control of the social media, quote unquote, a little bit. Post
Now
some
he's got a
things up.
fucking airhead.
I've been had an
This
airhead.
guy's head bigger than the bigger than the fucking planet.
bigger than a fucking baboon.
Is there something on this? Oh, there is. It's not.
A Webin. Can I just brag here for a second? And maybe I shouldn't do this, but I gotta be honest, I am really excited about it. Vic Berger followed me on Twitter, which I am a huge fan. So Vic, if you're listening, what's up?
What's up, baby?
Doubt you would be listening, but what's up? So that was blew my mind because
Yeah.
I'm such a huge fan of him.
You texted me at work, and I was like, Jesus, dude, can this wait? It's not that important.
I called you like 16 times. Just
Unbelievable.
because I wanted to tell you that. So it's been a fun week. It's been a fun day. Really
Sure, pet
long
care.
and excuse me? It's been a
Hot, free, hot. Free, hot, hot, hot.
I get those emails all the time. So it's been a long, exhausting, but fun day. It was definitely fun kind of being able to do that. Oh, I didn't tell you, I got to be the host of the show for about a minute.
You had to come online and say, and welcome to the...
And welcome. No, I didn't get to do anything like that. I didn't get to actually. It was just like Matt's computer.
The host.
Yeah, the host of the Zoom. Well, actually,
I'm
I
surprised
actually
the
got
computer
to
could
be-
handle it because it couldn't even handle our
God,
Zoom
dude.
call.
I
Our Zoom call. Last week.
I was trying to.
You remember
like,
when we did that?
Yeah, I do. Can you please stop?
Okay, yeah.
God,
The
dude.
newly
quit
imagined
toasting me.
2021 Bentley Bentayga.
I forgot to tell you. I'll tell you in a minute. God, I'm all over the place. Will you shut up?
Find out more at Bentley St. Louis.
I'll show you a fucking Bentley.
Your dad?
Yeah, exactly. I bent him in fucking half. He's in the fucking cellar. I put him in this fucking cellar. He's sleeping with the fucking fishes. So I actually got to be host of the Zoom twice because the first time was because their internet went down. The second time is because Matt's Zoom stopped working. So he was like, hey, I got to shut my computer down. I'm going to make you host for a minute. So he's like, can you take control? And I was like,
And you ended the call.
I was just like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh man, he's gonna ask if I can unmute somebody on the show, and then I'm gonna have to do it, and then I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to do that. He got back on real quick, and then I couldn't.
I'm adding all the sound effects for you.
Thank you, buddy. Do appreciate that. So yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. It was like I said, it was stressful. Yeah. So like what I was saying, you brought up my computer being a dog garbage trash.
Right. Oh.
Is I was like trying to like export and edit videos while I had the Zoom open. My computer did not like that. And then like my fucking Firefox was crashing because I was trying to like get posts up. So I had to like leave the Zoom multiple times to get it to work. And it was a goddamn mess. Now speaking of computers, Gavin, moving along swiftly here. Got a lot to do.
Moving
tonight.
on over. Sliding on over.
Yeah!
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Woo! Woohoo! You know, Blur. Song 2. Damon Albarn.
Darren Argadak. You remember him?
Donald the Duck.
Donald the Duck.
Yeah, you were saying computers.
I am getting a new computer for Christmas. The devil.
It's upside down.
I'm getting a new computer for Christmas. I'm going. My parents are gonna split the difference with me. But we were talking about computers and talking about getting an older version. Blah blah blah. I got some news for you. I'm actually going to be getting the newest MacBook Pro.
Yay! Did you watch that video? Did you watch any of the videos I sent you?
No.
I sent you a lot of really good
I
stuff.
forgot about the videos. And
I
do
sent
apologize
you
for
like
that.
2 videos on it, and I sent you 2 articles on it.
Oh, I think it's a 2-hour video. And I was
2
like,
articles. The one video was like 8 minutes.
I think I looked at the articles.
Yeah.
What were the videos about?
The video was basically like so in my book, I would
MacBook.
get in my MacBook. In my theoretical, I'm getting a MacBook like instance.
Yeah.
I would get the
Which will never happen
I
because
would-
you're broke.
Yeah, exactly. I would get the newest MacBook Pro, but for the reason that I like the screen, because it's got a notch. It's a bigger screen.
Nacho screen?
Yeah, it's got a big screen, and it's 120 hertz, so it's like high refresh rate.
But depending on which one you get, it's a big screen.
Yeah, but like it'd be like a refresh rate of like this.
How big
With,
is
like,
that screen?
11.
Okay, because I got the 13.
Okay, so it's
I didn't get the biggest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, it was 13 and 20?
it was 14 and 16.
14, sorry, not 13. I got the
Mhm.
14.
Yeah,
Okay.
but and the
Do
video
you
was
know
like
how big this screen is?
this one's probably 15.
God damn it, dude. I wanted to... Oh, I guess 14 is not that bad. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Well, it's a bigger screen real estate. There's not as much.
How big
bezel.
is that screen?
What
were you saying?
24.
Shut up.
And so in the video, it's like if the one deciding factor from you getting the older M1 MacBook Pro version,
The one with the...
with the touch bar on top.
Yeah.
If you were
I had to crack my back, sorry.
if the screen was the only thing that you were going to be upgrading for, it's not worth upgrading for. Like
Okay.
if I was going to spend basically like in the theoretical pipe dream that I get a MacBook Pro, it would be like I'm upgrading for the screen and not for anything else because it's basically the same chip.
Now explain the screen. Yeah, exactly. It is basically the same. That is the one thing I noticed, and I'll tell you why I ended up deciding.
And they
But
that
what's the
guy
screen
also that guy also showed the video that I sent you and you didn't
Uh-huh.
watch. He also said that it was basically like marginal changes from like the old model to the new model, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But so
Which is the reason I got this and
Yeah.
not the scrolly bar one.
Yeah.
Whenever I ended up getting this one.
yeah, and also it's about longevity too at that point
Yeah.
because it's like more RAM, longer time to use it, more updates,
Mhm.
less affected by updates over a longer period of time. There's more. More data
Are you
to-
offending my computer.
Yes.
So what's the screen? What's the
So the screen-
What's the fucking? I don't know anything about the screen. Now
So-
you're getting me excited.
So, the screen has this bezel on top. It's gonna be like an iPhone bezel, and it has this high refresh rate.
Show me the bezel.
Here.
How can I see it? Is it on my
The bezel
phone?
is this. It's round. It's the black bar. That's the bezel. That's this.
What's special about it?
Well, hold on.
Oh shit. Do I have a bezel on my phone?
Yeah, it's the
But I
black
got the
thing.
12.
It's the black notch and the black
Yeah,
bar.
but there's a
around it.
bezel on this too.
There is.
So what's so special about this bezel?
Okay, well this bezel's smaller.
I'm shutting you off.
This bezel is
Oh, so
smaller
like,
black bar around, bigger screen.
though this is a 14 and 15 inch screen,
Yeah.
it's more like a 13 or whatever.
Right. See,
Right?
look, yeah.
Because they measure the whole screen, right?
Yeah, they measure from diagonal to diagonal.
Oh, I see.
So it's like less black bar, more screen.
I like that.
And it also like
So the scrolly bar one's got smaller.
yeah,
Doesn't have
smaller
a big bevel.
no or bigger bezels, smaller screen. Black bar bigger, smaller screen small.
Gavin McRaven explains explains bezels.
And
Or
then
explains
also
MacBook
this
Pros.
refresh rate, like pull up your phone.
Got it. On it. Already open.
Okay. Pull up the home screen.
On it. Already open.
Alright, so scroll on that for a second.
Uh-huh.
Scroll back and forth on that and then scroll on this. Can you see any difference?
Oh, it's really fast.
Yeah. That's it. That would be like how it is on the MacBook.
But what am I scrolling through that I need to move that fast for? Because I don't have,
It-
it's not a swipey boy.
No, it's not, but it's just, the mouse moves more fluid. There's less
Oh.
delay between like the mouse and the screen.
I
and,
need to get a new mouse.
Yeah.
Because I don't like these. I don't like trackpad.
Also, the trackpad's fucking huge.
Oh,
It's
man.
bigger than your phone. I'm serious.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's going to be like the whole thing.
Yeah. It's huge.
That'll help for whenever, like, I'm somewhere where I have to use the trackpad.
Yeah.
Which rarely ever happens. But
That's the point. And also, we'll
get me
have.
more excited about it.
Yeah,
Please.
it's got a couple. It's also got bigger feet at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
It's got feet that kind of stand
So when
up
my
off the ground.
battery inevitably balloons up,
Yeah.
it won't.
It won't be immediately touching the table. It's got a little time. But
What kind of feet? Like little rubber pads?
yeah,
Little rubber paddles. So like mine's got like feetsies like that, huh?
It's gonna have like a silver. Oh yeah. See, look, it's got like this silver, and then the feet.
Oh, okay. More protruding.
Yeah.
Whereas these are just like
Further off the table.
these are more like they end up going like with the bottom of it.
Yeah. So it will sit at level.
Is
won't
it
be,
more like a
It won't
squi-
be angled. It'll be set. In,
Yeah.
Kind
Is it more squared at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Like-
like that too.
I mean, it's like
Not that I really care too much about like the way
Also,
it looks, but
this is-
wow, that's
yeah,
a
the
big,
keyboard.
That's a big boy trackboard.
Yeah, it's huge.
What's the keyboard do?
The keyboard is, black background, black lit keyboard.
Black
It's-
light.
Yeah, like as opposed to the silver around it, it's black.
Yeah, and the whole thing does the lighting,
Uh-huh.
or does it just do the lighting and the bound?
It does it on the key like this.
Because this one does the back.
On the back of the letter. I mean, that would be like how it lets up. And it's
Oh.
also got a fingerprint scanner on it.
Where's that at? I knew that. I just don't know where it is.
In the top right corner.
Oh my! I like
So.
it. What is or what else can I get excited about it? Like
It-
internally, I don't give a. Like I
So
said.
basically, Apple makes their own Silicon now, which is
Silicon
the
Valley.
M1, which is the M1.
Silicon Valley, they teamed up with Hidden Valley Ranch.
Uh-huh.
And they did
And
Silicon Valley make their own silicone.
And they also made that the bar, the cereal bar in Valley,
It's Nature's Valley.
Nature's Valley.
They were also a part of it too.
And then
so-
Hidden Valley, the skiing resort, also got in on it. Big Silicon Valley.
big cons.
Yeah. So Apple makes their own Silicon now, so that allows for Apple software to run better. So if you use like Final Cut Pro, QuickTime, iMovie, GarageBand, those things run a lot better because it's made by Apple for Apple products.
That's cool.
So that Silicon makes it run better, as opposed to, and also all the RAM is put in with the chip, so that there's less delay between the chip sending stuff to the RAM than the RAM sending
cool.
stuff back. So
That'd be cool.
it's a little bit more streamlined. It's probably going to be really hard to repair if I had to guess, but
But they're coming out with those repair tools.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
true.
You can do it yourself
Yeah.
soon, which is good to hear.
yeah, because they lost a lawsuit about it, because they were literally only authorizing like certain places to do it. But yeah, there's a lot of different options, but basically there's like the M1 Pro comes with the MacBook Pro.
What's that?
So the older MacBook Pro, the one with the touch bar, has an Apple M1. The
Oh,
M1
the chip.
Pro, yeah, the M1 Apple M1 chip.
Mm-hmm.
The new MacBook Pro
Or
has
processor. I think it's
yeah,
a
it's
processor.
processor, yeah.
Yeah.
it's chip, same thing.
Yeah.
Apple M1 Pro is a slightly better version of that M1 chip, and then the M1 Max is an even more.
Which is in the
That's literally the most expensive thing I've ever seen.
like $2,500.
Yeah, for an Apple M1 Max with 10-core CPU, 32-core GPU, and a 16-core.
It is a
neural
big
engine,
step up though for only $500, to be honest.
That's $3,100 for.
Oh, never mind.
for
I
the
thought that was
M1
a
Max.
$2,500 one. I did not know that.
That's with the 20. That's with a 32-core with a 24-core GPU, which is graphics performance unit.
Got it.
That's that one's.
I'm gonna put an
900.
I'm gonna put an NVIDIA G74 in
Yeah,
mine, actually.
Yeah. Also, there's more ports. There's ports like that again.
That's what I was getting to.
Also, the speakers
The
are allegedly
reason,
really good.
excuse me, ooh,
Speakers
nice.
are supposed to be like
'Cause these are
some of the best ever.
boy garbage.
They're some of the best ever. That's what
Some of
people
the best
say.
ever. Even Mr. Bose himself.
No,
They dug up Thomas Schur.
they dug up Matt Dolby
They
of Dolby Atmos.
they dug up Samuel Sony
Mm-hmm.
from his grave, pulled
Uh-huh.
him out, and he said, "These are the best things I've ever heard."
Yeah.
So the reason I decided to make the switch from YoPlay to Activia, the
Make the
reason
switch.
I think they switched today at Old Navy.
You just want a space gray laptop. That's the only reason why.
Who?
Space gray. It's like this color gray.
I don't know, because the Touch Boy you can get a space.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what color I got. My dad ordered it. My daddy.
Well, that's still really cool. That's really nice.
Yeah, so the reason I made the switch is because the 13-inch Pro with the touch bar, 2 ports.
Yeah. USB-C.
2 lightning ports. Yep.
USB-C.
USB-C. 2 of them, that's it. The other one, I think, comes with 4. And,
One of those is used for charging. By the way.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it would technically be 3.
Okay. I'm going to have to call my dad. So, 4 and HDMI, which I need for my screen. How big is that screen? And then also a SD card slot.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I was like, you
Yeah,
got
3
me.
USB-Cs, a headphone jack, HDMI, and SD card slot, and MagSafe again.
Oh, nice. With the new one?
Yep.
That's cool.
I wonder if you'd still be able to use that. Hopefully you can.
I mean, if it
You
goes
should be able
into
to.
this, it's not the same one. You just said that one of them is used for that.
Well, it used to be with the old one.
What the
With
fuck
the 4
am I
ports?
looking at?
That's the ports on the new one.
You told me that there was 4
No,
of them,
4
and one of them was used
No,
for...
sorry, 4 on the old one with the touch bar.
I wasn't talking about the ditch
Oh,
bar.
I'm sorry.
The touch bar's only got 2.
Yeah, and
Oh,
one of
2
those
is-
is.
Oh
used
my
for-
god, I'm even more glad I didn't get that
Yeah,
one.
it would
That's so
basically just be
fucked
one
up.
port.
This isn't recording, I just noticed.
Hmm.
That's interesting. Alright, we're pulling camera audio from... Oh, card full. Oh, great. I wonder when that happened. We're going to take a little pause here so I can do that because I don't want to do it on the thing. I'm sorry for whatever point went to doing it on the...
God damn it.
whatchamacallit. I'm debating if I want to... Yeah, so we're going to cut right here and we will be back in a minute.
What are we gonna do without men?
What are we going to do without the pod track making noises? Well, guys, we are back. I apologize. It looks like probably been going for like 40 minutes or so, 50 minutes. So there's probably about like 20 minutes or so where the sound quality's going to go to shit. I
Garbage.
apologize for that. I probably should start putting the microphone up there, but I haven't had issues with this in a while. Hopefully it doesn't shut off again. We'll see. I apologize if it does. I'm going to try and keep a better eye on it. You can too, since you can see it, but we're
Now
back.
with this fucking Christmas tree. But anyway, we were just talking about the Apple MacBook.
The apple in the room.
The literally, we got 2 of them right here.
And I mean,
I'm frankly a little excited to see it because I'm going to be having a nerdgasm in the middle of the show.
but it's mine.
But it's yours.
You cannot play with it.
No
You
plan.
can look at it, but don't touch.
Okay.
No, you can touch it.
Oh, and one more thing about it. One more thing. This is the last thing.
Dude.
As soon as you open it, it will turn on, as opposed to like a boot up. It will like open up, because that's
When
the
you shut it down?
yeah. When you shut it down and
Oh.
then you start back up, it will bring you right into the login page, as opposed to like a loading or anything like that.
Oh.
It just goes bunk and it's already on.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the chip.
And
That's
then
what
you
chip
have
does.
to...
Yep. Yeah. Scanning.
Scanning finger.
And it's
Scanning
also got a better
finger.
camera, so you know.
Yeah, for like...
Hopefully
Gavin Sanders Zoom
better
calls.
microphones. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of
It's
doesn't
a
matter. I
laptop,
do
so-
use the internal
yeah.
microphones because my headphone microphone doesn't work too well, and I don't want to put a headset on.
There is one thing that might
And
be
I
a
can't
little
hook-
stipulation
Ooh,
about
I
it.
might be able to hook these up a little better because my computer won't run like a dog garbage.
You might be able to. The other stipulation might be that some apps, if it's older, may not work well with
Like?
it. I don't know. There's a way to make it
saying-
work. Because they were based on Intel chips first, and they've coded them on Intel chips.
Yeah.
So what it does is it opens up a program side by side with it to make it run better. If it's an older program that isn't updated for the M1 chip, just this is
So you're saying I probably can't play that version of Gary's mod I ripped from the internet?
you might be able to. It really depends.
All right.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Should be fun. I'm excited for you to see it because you'll probably be a little bit more excited about it
Yeah.
than I am. I'm a fucking nerd.
I've only asked for a laptop for like almost 8 years now.
Yeah, but you got that.
with
that
by
you
my own by
paid
myself.
For.
By myself. It wasn't a gift. I bought it all for myself.
Well, why don't you cry about it, huh? What are you doing for Thanksgiving, bud?
Going over to my grandma's house at 2:00.
2:00.
Yeah, we've always kind of done it like a brunch. Late brunch.
That's not really. Yeah, that's a very.
That,
good
that
brunch.
we do almost every holiday kind of like that.
That's more like a Brinner.
Right.
Linner. Excuse me. Leonard Skinner. Linner, lunch and dinner. Linner, 2:00.
Just
I'll
a
be
late
there.
brunch.
What's the address? Well, that's cool.
It is.
Oh,
Oh, it's muted.
it's basically.
It's
Real estate.
That's cool. I am. Now that you asked, I was thinking about that earlier. Because your brother, we went to. I can talk about that too.
yeah.
Your brother and
You
I-
didn't. I told you specifically not to tell me about it until I got to the show.
Oh, that's true. We should talk about that then too. We'll get to that in a minute. But your brother and I went to a concert, which we will talk about in
That's
a
what I
minute.
mean. That.
We had a great time. We went back to my place and fucked. I mean, we were at Taco Bell and he asked me, which this isn't a very Sean thing to do, so it really caught me off guard. He's like, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? And I was like, that's an interesting question for Sean to ask me because he doesn't usually do that. So my thought in my head was, a lot of times people, including myself, including you, including whoever, will ask a question about something because they want you to ask them about it because, maybe they're excited about plans or something, or
Right.
have something really cool going on in their life
Or
that
they
they're
wanna
just
invite
so
you.
excited to talk about,
Or they want to invite you.
or they want to invite you. True. So I was like, oh, I'm doing stuff with my family, blah blah. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know. And I was instantly like very confused because I was expecting him to like know exactly what he was doing and want to tell me about it, but no, he's like, I think we're going to my grandma's. I
Yeah.
was like, oh. So it was just funny that that happened. That's cool. What do you guys eat?
Usually
I'll tell
ham.
them
My
off.
grandma tried making turkey.
Ham?
Yeah.
You goddamn atheist,
Yeah, it's about
agnostic
Christianity, yeah.
fucks. Every Christian.
My
has a
grandma
turkey.
doesn't make a good turkey. She just can't cook it.
Oh.
And also, like, it's
Poor Mima. Poor Mimi.
it's like really dry. I mean, like, it's really bad. Like, it was like you had to put water in your mouth to make it like.
Did she
edible.
know it was bad?
Yes,
Okay.
she did.
Fair enough.
She was like, "I'll try it one more time," and she
Fuck
tried
your
it.
grandma.
Sometimes we do honey baked ham
Love
for
your
certain
grandma.
holidays too. We might do it for
That's a Christmas treat or Easter.
one of those two. I don't remember, but because everything has happened there for like ever for me. So like every
I
holiday,
don't even know what that meant.
like
ham happens every
yeah,
year.
like yeah,
How many times a year does ham happen?
Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, Mother Day, Father Day,
Every holiday we have ham.
4th of July, New Year's.
It's like, Grandma, I'm really tired of this ham. She's
Yeah.
like, I have so much ham to get through.
Get rid of this ham.
Gonna eat the goddamn ham.
Just eat the ham.
Do you want to eat dry turkey? Turkey jerky?
You want turkey?
You want turkey jerky?
So yeah, what do you guys usually?
Well, what
eat?
are the sides? The sides is where it's at, bye.
Green bean
Yeah,
casserole,
candy?
potato casserole.
What the hell? What's a potato casserole? Like
Potato-
au gratin? Are we talking
Yeah,
about
au gratin or
souffle, or are we talking
um,
about a misorendo or a barchamole, or what are we talking about here, huh?
like hash brown and
Okay.
hash brown with cheese,
Like-
melted cheese on top.
In my household, we call that cheesy potatoes.
Yeah, it's cheese potato.
Okay, grow up. Au gratin's like the layer with the creamy
Yeah, I
cheese.
know, yeah, it's like circles.
Yeah, Swaikos. Or you could have a. I forgot what the other one was called.
Well, there's a difference between potatoes au gratin and scalloped potatoes.
That's the one. Scallop.
yeah.
What else?
And cranberry sauce.
Okay,
Corn.
Wait,
I think there might be
back
corn
it up.
casserole
back it up. They're
from the
big.
can.
That's not a
From
real
the
thing.
can.
Which one though? Because there's before you,
Ocean
don't
Spray.
even say it. Don't even say it. Don't need brands. Didn't even ask. There's two different kinds of canned cranberry sauces. Okay? There's one, and don't even fucking say anything until I'm done talking, okay? There's one where it's like, it's jelly, but there's whole cranberries in it, and it's more like, it's more like a mush that you pour out and it comes out. Second one is, it's completely jelly, and it comes out in the shape of the can. Is it that one or the other one? You can speak now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the second one with the
In
jelly.
the shape of the can?
Yeah, that's the best. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that, because
I love it.
if you said the other one, I would have thrown you out of my
No,
house.
I love it so much.
I've had homemade cranberry sauces. God damn it, get it out of here. It's disgusting.
I want
Grandma.
the ocean spray.
Grandma, I love
the
you,
one
but
that comes out in the shape of the can.
Grandma, I love you, but this is garbage. This is horrible.
I don't want your granola on top of it.
Grandma, I don't even have to say this to you, but this sucks. And you're gonna die soon because you're old, and I love
and you keep eating this fucking terrible cranberry sauce.
I love you, but this is horrible, Grandma. I knew
Terrible.
I know you grew up eating radish sandwiches. You'd take 2 pieces of white bread,
And
slap
toast.
butter on it, and put radishes on it. She eats that in the summertime, Gavin.
Bread
Radish
sandwich.
sandwiches. Radish sandwiches. My grandpa's eating Braunschweiger.
He's eating borscht every day.
No, I said Braunschweiger.
Oh.
You know what Braunschweiger is?
Mhm.
It's horrible. So she's making cranberry sauce. That's disgusting. I had explained to my grandparents yesterday what a podcast was to tell them I was working for one. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think they knew what it was, but they sounded excited.
you.
They seem
what
to
I
get
just
it.
described as it's a radio show you get to choose to listen to.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, I said, "Do you know what a podcast is?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Does Tucker Carlson have a podcast?"
He might actually.
No, I mean, I don't know if they watch Tucker. I've never walked in on them watching Tucker. My grandpa, I should say, not my grandma so much.
Free online games.
But yes, you need the can and the shape of the can because that's the best. Puppy dog. That's the way to go.
Puppy chow.
I can go on for hours about it.
And then
If I see any of you assholes out there eating whole cranberries, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to fuck you up.
yeah, for what do you have? What do you usually have for dessert? Because for us,
Goodbye.
consistently, for some reason, my grandma likes ordering raspberry pie or blackberry pie,
Okay.
both of which have seeds in them, like in the middle of those fruits and vegetables. And
green bean pie.
yeah, and like
pie.
nobody eats them. It's always like, it's like 2 pieces gone and nobody else eats the rest. It's just really
She like specially orders them from.
yeah,
somewhere.
and yeah, and I just don't want a plant growing in my stomach, so
True.
that's why I don't eat them.
That's actually happened to me before.
Yeah.
So
You
what
know.
do you normally eat for dessert then? Because there's got to be something else, right? Somebody else brings something. You guys bring something.
You know, I'm trying to remember. Ice cream.
Okay.
I think last year she actually did order peach cobbler, so we had ice cream and peach cobbler.
Okay, but let's address the elephant in the room. Where's the pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie? You high?
Oh no, you don't like pumpkin pie?
No, it tastes like farts.
What? What are you even saying?
I don't like pumpkin pie.
Grow up. Why don't you like pumpkin pie?
We never ever ate it. I'm not even kidding. Nobody ever made it. Nobody ever brought it.
So you never even had it.
I've had it before and I don't like it.
Where have you had it? If nobody's ever brought it, how have you had pumpkin pie?
Someone gave it to me.
Where?
I don't remember.
I need a date, Gavin.
January 27th, 2007.
Okay, I believe you.
I'm pretty sure that was on the
You know
shirt
what?
from
I
last
will
week.
be honest. Oh, that's true. Have you worn it yet?
No. I brought it home though.
Oh, so you don't
So
like
I'll
it.
bring it. I'll wear it on Thanksgiving.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes me feel better. I need a picture for proof.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on my wall. Did you see I put my pictures I took up
I
there?
did. Those are really good.
Thank you. Actually,
Can
they
we
look.
pan the camera over there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They look really cool, but not for the reasons that they should.
Yeah.
So, I agree with you. I like pumpkin pie, but like I literally only want it once a year, and I want a slice with a big whip of hoof whip on top, and that's it. I don't need it any other time.
Yeah.
I like it, but not enough to have it more than Thanksgiving.
I like a big old strawberry pie.
Oh, but big fat pie.
What about pecan pie? You like that?
No.
I'm not a big fan.
I hate
either.
nuts. And you can quote me on that too. Pull that
Shit,
one.
All right.
I hate
fuck.
nut.
What was the other one I needed to pull? I had one written down that made me laugh. Hold on, let me look at it.
I don't like Big BJ Novak.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Never mind. I gotta surprise you with that one. I don't remember what it was. There's something you're like, oh, you should pull me saying, or maybe it was me saying something. Besides the point. Yeah, pumpkin pie. It's fine. Pecan pie. Not a big fan of it. I like nuts. I'm
Absolutely not.
Absolutely nut.
I also don't like it's the oatmeal cookies. I don't like oatmeal
Ooh,
cookies.
you don't like oatmeal raisin cookies?
No.
Big fan. Big fan of those.
That's an old person thing.
I'm an old person.
That's a Great Depression.
It's funny that you brought up. It's true. It was funny that you brought up blackberry pie and stuff like that because my grandma's actually making blackberry cobbler this year.
Same shit. Same shit, different day.
Cobbler's a little different.
Same shit, different day.
What do you like, cobbler or pie better?
Cobbler.
I think I might agree with you.
Peach
I
cobbler is
kind
so
of like
good.
the streuseliness in it.
Yeah.
It's not really streusel. Well,
It kind of is.
Kind of streusel.
Kind of sort of is.
This year,
The cherry strudel. I remember I used to eat toaster strudels every day before elementary school. I'm not even kidding.
I would eat toaster strudels, Pop Tarts,
And
or
waffles.
Eggo waffles.
Shout
And then
out
when I
waffles.
learned about nutrition, I started eating the whole grain ones.
And then whenever I
Pretty
learned
good.
about nutrition, I started eating Cocoa Puffs.
There's something about when I started reading the label on the back,
Yeah.
I started pouring 2 cups full.
Yeah. 2 cups
Uh,
of sugar as opposed to
There's
1.
something about I haven't had Eggo waffles in a while, and now I kind of want to get a box. But there's something about them that they would never fill me up. I could probably eat a whole box and not be full.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something. It's just like there's like probably no like empty calories. That's probably
For
why.
I think a solid like 2 years for like a solid 2 years we ate Eggo waffles but in strips. So
Oh yeah, I used
and
to
you
do
would
that
dip
too.
it,
Dip it in
a-
sirs.
and then it would leave like a trail of syrup wherever you like
Ugh.
miss it. So like we
Uh-huh.
had hardened syrup on our dinner table for like years.
I hate the feeling of that so much,
Yeah.
and it's like, ugh, I hate it. I hate.
Yeah, we had
I
that on our
hate
table for
children.
years, and we got New
We
New
got-
Year's. So whole
You're
another
right,
story
Gavin,
about
we
New Year's and
certainly
waffles.
did. We certainly did get New Year's.
New Year's, new tables.
Yeah, that was like 7 years ago. Since
Yeah.
then, we've gotten New Year's. Probably like 17
Yeah.
New Years. Crazy when you think about it. Happy New Year, anybody?
Anybody, please?
Anybody out there listening?
Is there anybody? Shout out Pink Floyd.
Shout out. God, I Shink Cloyd.
I drank all of this.
I haven't finished. I actually have a lot. I actually have a lot left. Watch it, don't make it in the trash can.
make it in the trash can.
Dude, you made it.
Kobe.
Oh, so my Thanksgiving.
AB Skinny.
Sure. So, this year. Okay, first of all, before I even get to that, I've always said this for years. Okay. My grandma makes the best mashed potatoes in the world, and I will fight anybody on that. Okay. People have tried to make them. Something about it's just not as good.
Grandma's cookies.
Exactly. But they're hard for her to make because she's older, and it involves peeling like 70,000 potatoes, and that's a lot for her to do.
Tell her to grow up.
So for the past like 3 or 4 years, other people have been doing it. And guess what, Gavin?
Disgusting.
Guess what?
She's making them again this year.
No,
Oh.
I'm making them this year.
Do you get the recipe?
I did.
The secret Rolf recipe?
Secret recipe that's in a lot of cookbooks for other people, but it's her recipe. Fun fact.
Yeah, did you know that most family recipes came from like old magazines? You know that?
But not this one.
Yeah, but not that one. Yeah.
No. This is hers.
Yeah.
Nobody else makes it. Well, I don't care if it came from something else because anytime she makes it, it's just like it's of a whole different echelon.
Well, I did enjoy your gumbo tonight.
Oh, thank you. I made gumbo tonight.
I'm out of gumbo.
I made gumbo tonight for the first time, and it was really fucking good.
It was really
Gavin didn't eat all his,
It was
I
hot
did pour-
and then it was really cold.
and then
So-
I poured you a manly portion of it too. So
I'm a little baby man. I'm a little baby man.
so I'm making the mashed potatoes this year.
I'm making the mashed potatoes.
I'm the captain now. So I'm nervous about that, dude. I got to do that in 2 days. Then we're having turkey and stuffing.
I really like stuffing too, but not like
Just
on top of
depends.
not in the turkey, but I mean like separate from the turkey.
Yeah, it just depends. I've noticed I'm a bigger fan of like a drier stuffing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of the wetness. And I found that out last year that I was like, oh, I like the dry boy, stuffing boy.
I like to taste the croutons.
I like that.
Yeah, I like to crunch into a crouton.
So we got that, and then, like you said, like green bean casserole. It's a bunch of other shit that doesn't matter. And then pumpkin pie and blueberry cobbler and and then some other things. But yeah, looking forward to that when I'm putting this
Pumpkin
up.
cobbler,
Pumpkin cobbler, pumpkin pie.
pumpkin cobbler.
Exactly. Blumpkin. You ever had a blumpkin pie?
Yeah,
That's
Granny-
when you, It's when you're getting it on the toilet and you bunkst right in a bushy.
That's what I was gonna
Excuse
say.
me. That came out funny.
How it feels to chew 5
Come. Wait, play that again. Play it again. No, yeah, wait.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on.
How it feels to
Play it again.
how it feels to chew. How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Come,
No, play it again.
How it feels to chew 5
come,
gum.
There it is.
How it feels to
come,
how it
come,
how it feels.
come.
How it feels. Come.
Restoration parts for Camaros.
Menstruation parts for Camaros.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving, huh? Let's give it up. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Spend it with your family. I gotta
Spend it with your family.
spend
Spend it with your family.
Watch out for Aunt Jezebel's.
Uncle Bob.
Yeah, I gotta spend it with my grandparents and just one set of my aunts and uncles and cousins. Not everybody.
AICPA membership Black Friday sale ends November 26th. Promo code
And
BF50.
then after that, it's Christmas. And we get into the Christmas season. Now let's talk about Christmas. So next week will be our first episode of the Christmas season. You know, just like we did with Halloween, where we kind of do like somewhat loosely themed episodes. And
You
as
better
I-
start staring at every single Christmas album that you've ever listened to ever.
And like Halloween, I think I mentioned this back then, but what I decided I'm going to do, Gavin can join along with me if he wants to, is for not the month of December, but for the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas, including the week of Christmas, which is the 4th week, I will be suggesting
On the 4th week of
Christmas, my truth. I will be suggesting Christmas music or albums that whole week. It might be songs. It might be. I would say most of them will be albums, but that's not confirmed. But I will be doing that those 4 weeks leading up to our Christmas special.
I got one in mind.
Okay, well you can fucking save it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably be a good idea. You didn't say anything about my mustache. So
I was
Shave it
gonna
off.
accuse you of shaving during No Save November, and you
No Save.
clearly did.
no save November.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we got to look forward to. Like I said, big taste test next week. That does not have to do with Christmas, but is something cool.
Very,
Um,
very excited.
Very excited. Should be fun. Anything else we should do during our Christmas episodes?
Put some lights up. You know, decorate.
Oh, we already did that, I think.
Yeah.
Gavin, I have something else that has to do with Christmas. It's an idea I have.
Oh my god.
All right. I need you to pay attention to this because you're going to be
Oh yeah.
distracted.
Sorry, I'm looking for something.
Looking for a new radiator. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an idea for a bit. It's either like a video we do or somewhere else, where it's like this guy is trying to, you know, 'cause like right now conspiracy theories are really big.
yeah.
Conspiracy theories are really big, especially with COVID and everything going on,
Right.
where people are trying to prove things. It's really distracting me now, where people are trying to prove all these things, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I thought about this idea where it's like this guy who, for some reason, he's a guy, he's older, like our age or older, and he's really trying to prove to people that Santa is real.
Okay.
He firmly believes it. And he's got evidence and everything.
He is real.
But it's just a bit. You know what I
Why
mean?
is it a bit? Because he's real.
Well, do you have any proof of that? Like, can you? I
No.
mean, this is just kind of.
no, it's okay.
I mean, this is just kind of coming out of nowhere. I don't even know where you.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't worry about it.
I mean, I've been seeing things on your computer, like kind of.
No, I wouldn't worry about it.
Seen you've been on the Santa tracker a lot recently, which is kind of interesting. I thought that was like for like kids, you know. Who
No,
still believe-
really, it's okay.
I thought it was for kids who still believed in Santa.
No, really, it's okay.
I thought we were doing the bit now, but that's fine.
No, really, it's okay. We'll do it next time.
What do you think about that idea? It's
I
just-
like
it's
it.
Like it's and then like he's like,
And he's got the Santa Claus hat on too.
well, what he does is he's like you can be the guy who doesn't believe in Santa, and I'll be the guy who's like, who,
Yeah.
like, does believe in it.
Yeah.
So like you've caught me like, being on the Santa Tracker website or
Right.
like,
Right.
like maybe I have like some secret bulletin board that like tracks how he's doing it, and I'm like, dude, listen,
Are we gonna film the sketch or are we just gonna do it on there?
we can. I was thinking we vamp on it right now and just see how it goes, and maybe we can film it for something. How
Yeah.
does that sound?
Yeah, we could totally do that. No problem.
So it's like, he's like, dude, listen, a lot of people, they have the same argument every time. It's like, how does he get to every single house in one night around the world?
Right.
And it's like, I got it figured out, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
He's just not real. He's just not real, dude.
he has to go from house to house
Right.
within a span of 1.45 seconds.
God, I can't imagine that.
He can get through it the whole
It's
night.
just not real.
And because the time changes and everything, dude. And then maybe you're the guy who doesn't believe, and you're like,
yeah.
dude, what you're just like sick of it. You're like, dude, what, like, how do you even have to prove it? Like, say something like that. Like,
This is not a toy. For decoration only.
so like, you're asking like, how, you're just like, dude, what do you even mean? Like, how can you even believe that shit? And I'm like, dude, I even have proof. And then I pull out a Santa hat. I'm like, this was in my chimney.
Dude, yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
So that's my bid idea. Is this guy who's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
has that? Why do you keep doing that?
Because Santa Claus is real. I don't know why you keep playing it like he's not. Anyway, whatever. We'll talk about this
bit's
later.
getting confusing.
She makes me poop, then I make her pee. Why? Because we're flipping psychos.
So last week we had a pretty monumental episode for your birthday. If you keep doing the same fucking thing, I'm gonna punch you right in the mouth. I'm done. I've moved on from the Santa conspiracy bit.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about your birthday episode.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
It was a lot of fun. Ed, has anybody said anything to you about it?
No.
My dad really liked it. He thought it was funny. He said to my mom, "Yeah, did you hear Gavin's a furry now?" It was really funny.
That was one of the most unexpected things, and also seeing Sean was like really weird.
Scared the shit out of you. I did do a punch in on your face whenever he came in because you were like,
I'm gonna have to watch it back.
it was funny. Yeah, it was a good episode. Gavin and I talked after I showed him the furry cameo,
That was
and he was was in shell shock from it because he was so not expecting that at all.
That was literally on the last thing on my list.
On my list.
That was, I mean, first thing on my list because I wanted it so badly, but last thing I thought that you would actually do, you know?
Yeah.
I'm full of surprises.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. You see something up there? Okay. It was a lot of fun. It was very enjoyable, and I hope everybody liked it. Numbers are doing pretty good on it, so that's good. Hope
Yeah,
everybody-
because I mean, the episode name is appropriately titled How to Boil Piss.
How to boil piss, and we found it out
It's true.
for your birthday.
That was one of the best birthday gifts I think anybody could ask for.
Really, I think the best kind of gift is
The one where you're discovering things along the way.
the best
Whenever you do.
whenever you do it. Whoa, we should Hey, what are you listening to this week?
Well, Carson, I'm glad you asked. I was actually going to ask you,
Okay,
but I'll go ahead.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and start mine. Mine is
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna. If you do it again, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw you out.
New York, New York.
I ate a whole brat, the whole thing. I wanted another one.
This week, if you're so interested, if you're so politely inclined,
I am.
Politely inclined.
I'm listening to Pink Floyd's The Wall,
Really?
one of my favorite albums of all time.
I'm not a big fan of it.
I love this album so
I
much.
like Wish You Were Here more.
I love it.
Wish You Were Here is my favorite.
Love this album
Ask
so
me
much.
what my favorite Pink Floyd album is.
Carson, what's your favorite Pink Floyd
Wish
album?
You Were Here.
What about Dark Side of the Moon?
Yeah.
You have it on vinyl.
I like the diamonds shine on you, crazy diamond song. Other than that, don't really give a fuck about it.
That's not on Dark Side of the Moon. That's on Shine Bright Like a Diamond. That's on.
I think it is.
It's not on Dark Side of the Moon. I know it's not.
We're about to find out right now.
That one's on Wish You Were Here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's why it's my favorite album.
Because it's 44 minutes and it's 5 songs.
Are you sure?
It's right here, dude.
Oh, yeah. I don't like... Yeah, that's why it's my favorite album. What's this one?
That's The Great Gig in the Sky.
Oh, I do like Time.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Money. Boom, 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 boom.
Do you know? Have you listened to the lyrics?
Money! Won't you take my hand? No. No, why?
Because it's just like, they say you have to ask for a raise, but you can't take a slice of their pie, They want you to ask for a rise. But it's no surprise.
Nightclub?
It's no surprise that they're giving none away. That's in the song.
So what does that mean?
People are really greedy.
That is true.
Anyway, so I really like The Wall. I think it's a beautiful little piece, and I think that it plays a character very well. It's nuts that they were able to pull this off in 1979. Because
you can't have any pudding until you eat your meat.
Yeah, you can't have any pudding in it. How can you have any pudding unless you eat your meat?
How can you have any pudding?
And there's just so many like inventive sounds and inventive storytelling.
Prove it. I'll be honest, I don't know if I've actually listened to this album. Besides,
And I know there's a movie that accompanies it, but
I have it on VHS,
I haven't watched it.
and it's a live show. Roger Waters,
Which
which I've heard is a beautiful thing.
I really like, obviously. Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, Mother, do you think they'll like this song?
Mother by Danzig.
Yeah, and then Young Lust is good. Hey You, Comfortably Numb, In the Flesh, Run Like Hell, Outside the Wall, like just all really good songs. It's so fun just to listen to because every time you hear something new. It's an hour and 20 minutes too, so it's basically like watching it.
Holy shit!
Yeah. It's basically like watching it. Yeah, that's what I mean, is that there's crazy songs like that where
Pink Floyd's crazy, dude.
They-
dude. Pink Floyd's crazy.
and there's just so many sounds that they, I think, mastered with it, and I think it led to a lot of people being inspired by it to make songs that are,
Also inspire a lot of people to do acid
and weed.
and weed. That's why I don't like Pink Floyd. You know where Pink Floyd got their name?
How?
Well, the hot dog company Pink and Floyd Peppers.
There's no way. That is not real. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You're so stupid. Why don't you just go ahead and recommend what you were going to say?
They were so inspired by Sgt. Pepper's, who's obviously Floyd Peppers. Sgt. Floyd Peppers.
Carson, why don't you just go ahead?
Like, oh my God, why don't we just call it Pink Floyd? Because we love these hot. They're all Jones and
I
for a
love
dog.
these hot dog peppers.
No, they were all eating hot dogs. They're all Jones and for a dog. They went down to Pink's, and they could not stop
All right,
playing
just
Yellow
go ahead,
Submarine.
Just go ahead and recommend what you were
So
going to
they're like,
recommend.
Pink Floyd.
What are you listening
Pepper.
to this week?
I think it was named after a blues band. Was that all you want to say about
I really liked it, and
Trump's
you
Wall?
you should really listen to Pink Floyd The Wall.
Actually, I probably will. I'll do a little. No,
I was going to see how long you did that for. I wasn't even going to say
I could
anything.
have done it all night.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll give it a listen. I'll go talk to my neighbor, get some shrooms,
Nice.
pop a couple Adderall,
Poppy.
poppy seeds. So I am listening to
New York.
exactly. So there's this band, right? I took picture. There's this band that I'm a really big fan of. that I've been listening to since late last year. And they kind of like came out of nowhere, but like I've gotten like huge in the metalcore scene, obviously. And I think that has a lot to do with kind of like this kind of like metal, this like early metalcore revival that's kind of coming around. Kind of like bringing back like the early Underoath, the early Underoath style that kind of like See You Space Cowboy kind of does, but this band really does it. And the crazy part about them is they don't have any EPs or LPs. They only have like 6 singles or something, which is nuts for like how big they have gotten in the past 2 years. They literally formed in 2018.
3 years.
And that is 3 years. And that is the band Static Dress from the UK.
Static Dress.
Static Dress. The lead singer's name is Ollie Appleyard.
That's a name.
I know, right? So, like I was saying, they kind of like, when they came onto the scene, they sounded, all of their songs pretty much, like their early songs, pretty much sound like they could have been on an old Underoath record. But that doesn't mean they're bad, because they're really fucking good. But they've come out with 2 singles this year, and as far as I can tell, only one of them is off of their first upcoming EP, which is also supposed to be like a soundtrack for a comic book or something.
Sure.
I'm very confused about that. But like these 2 songs are kind of like, you can tell they've kind of like developed and found their own style with using this kind of new thing, which is, you know, somewhat of what like even See You Space Cowboy did a little bit, in my opinion. And so the song I'm not going to recommend the band, even though I could. The song the song I'm going to recommend is off of their upcoming EP, and it's called Sober Exits, or Sober Exit, however you want to say it. Yeah, it's just a really good song. I'm a big fan of it. I'm just a really big fan of this band. Any of their 6 songs that you listen to are really good. And yeah, it's just good metalcore, kind of like I said, like kind of early, you know, metalcore revival type music, you know, like mathcore a little bit as well. Yeah, super good song, super good band. Go check them out.
Fans also like Crispy's Razor, See You Space Cowboy,
who I both photographed.
God Complex, Lotus Eater, Soulblind.
Lotus Eater's another
Vane.
UK. Lotus Eater's another UK metalcore band. They're real good.
They're playing in the Face Down Club in London.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're also playing out in Hamburg where me and John used to play.
They have 43,000 listeners on Spotify.
I'm telling you, dude. For like 6 songs.
I'm hipping on them.
Are you hipping on them? There's 6 songs and then there's 2 other songs that are interlude songs. Crazy, dude. They're fucking they're banging, bye. Yeah, everybody should go give them a listen if you're into that metalcore shit. And without further ado, we're gonna get our asses out of here because I'm sure we've gone on for quite a while. Perfect time to turn that in. Turn that on. In. Kevin, why don't you wrap it up, huh?
Well, everybody, thanks for tuning into this.
Everybody
get up. Thanks for watching today's episode of the It Takes All Kinds podcast, episode 38. We appreciate you. Keep sharing, keep watching, and keep listening. And Carson, any final words?
I was just gonna say sorry about the little fuck. Sorry about the little fuck up with the audio earlier on the pod. Hopefully you will forgive us, huh? And have a happy Thanksgiving, huh? What do you think, Gavin?
Yeah,
You gonna have a happy Thanksgiving?
I will.
You gonna stuff your ass? Are you going Black Friday shopping?
Maybe.
I have something that I didn't talk about, but I hopefully will talk about next week. That's really cool. That's going on Friday. Should be a lot of fun.
Goodbye, bye.